Okay guys, today we will discuss the algorithm for assignment problems. How to do an assignment problem. So we will start with the first one, that is preparation of square matrix. So what is a square matrix? Means square matrix is one where the number of rows in a given problem will be equal to the number of columns. Then we will call such a matrix as square matrix. In the given data, what happens? Sometimes the data has been already square. Like let us consider we'll have one of the problem. See here. See, this is one of the problem given to us. So here we have the 3 programmers and 3 programs. So A, B, C are the programmers and 1, 2, 3 are programs. So it is a 3 by 3 matrix. This is already the given data is an square matrix. So the number of rows in the given problem should be equal to number of columns. Yes, it is equal. But in some cases it does not matches. Then add a dummy row or dummy column with cast 0. In some cases, like let us consider the given data is like this: A, B, C, D. Here we have only 2 jobs. These are, let us consider A, B, C, D are the machines and 1, 2, 3 are the jobs. Here some data will be given, but in this problem we have only 3 rows but 4 columns. It is 3 by 4 matrix. It is not a square matrix. So we need to convert this matrix into a square matrix. How we will do this one means, see here, add a dummy row or column with cast 0. So we will introduce one more column which will call it as dummy column 4. Here all the values will become 0. See, the cast of dummy row or dummy column will be 0. Now here we have introduced a dummy row with 0 cast. See here in the given data we have some data here like 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 10, 12, 15 something. But the cast of the dummy row or dummy column will be always 0. Okay. Now if it is row we have introduced in the same manner, for example, like let us consider if 4 rows has been given and only 3 columns has been given. In such a case we will take another row with dummy values. Okay. So that is the first step, that is the conversion of the given data, given matrix into a square matrix. After this one, what is the next step that we need to do means reduce the matrix. We need to reduce the matrix in 2 ways. How we need to reduce means both the rows has to be reduced as well as columns has to be reduced. How we will reduce a row? See here, subtract the smallest element of each row from its corresponding row. See, in the given data, what is the smallest row in first row means it is 80 is the smallest value. Second one again 80 is the smallest value. In the third one 110, that is 110 is the smallest value. Now let us subtract 80 from the first row, 80 from the second row, 110 from the third row. See, this is what that we said here. Subtract the smallest element of each row from its corresponding row. Now after this one we will get a new matrix. See here, this is the new one after making the row iterations. Okay. Next one, after that we need to go for the next one, that is reduce column. From the reduced row matrix, subtract the smallest element of each column from its corresponding column. After subtracting the smallest element from each row, we need to subtract the smallest element from each column. What is the smallest element for the first row means it is A row is 10, A row is 0, B column is 10, C column again 0. So A column 0, B column 10, C column again 0. Now we will subtract these value from each column. Okay, whatever the matrix that we got, from this one we will deduct the smallest column. That is the second step. So reduce row and reduce column. After this one, the third step, we need to check for optimality. How we'll check? Either the data is optimum or not means, for that first we need to make the assignments. See guys, in this assignment problem, what is the meaning of assignment means representation of a square. Representation of a square around the value 0 is known as assignment. So, in order to find out does the solution is optimum or not, first we need to check. First we need to make assignments. Okay. Now, how do we make the assignment? Examine each row to identify row with only 1 0. See guys, after making the row and column iterations, we will get this resultant matrix. Now in this one, some values will obviously become 0 because we are going to reduce the smallest value from each element. So at least one element will become 0 in this case. Now see here, we got some zeros. In some rows we got only 1 0, whereas in some rows we got 2 zeros. In such a case, what we need to do? Examine each row to identify row with only 1 0. Identify the rows where we'll have only 1 0. How many? What are the such type of rows available means? See, first row as well as third row. In both these rows is the number of zeros are 0. If it is found, mark a square around it. Whenever you have identified such type of rows, now mark a square around it. See here, I have marked a square under for 0 that is present under the first row C column. Okay, as well as the another thing, third row A column also 0, single 0 is there, as we will mark it as square. Now after this one, and all the other zeros in that corresponding column will be cross marked. See guys, here in the third row we have 1 0. In this column, third row we have a single 0, because of that we have put a square. But in the second row we have 2 zeros, so don't touch that one. Now what we need to do means, wherever we have squared, if in that column, if we have any other zeros, then cross such type of zeros. Once we'll make an assignment, so if there are any other zeros, see here also we have did another problem where we have made an assignment here in the second row, but in that specific column we have another 0 in third row. So strike out that one so that it could not be available for the next assignments. Okay, this is the row operation. Like the same, we need to do it for the column also. Examine each column to identify column with only 1 0, as well as that is not marked either square or cross, which has not yet been marked as square. That means there is no assignment, there is no cancellation. Such type of element if it is present. If it is found, make an assignment by using a square around it. We need to make an square around it. See guys, here in this problem, as already we have did this one, this is row assignment, column assignment. How we'll do this column assignment means, in the first column, is there any 0 which has not yet marked square and cross means no. But whereas in the second column, we have a 0 in the B column which is not crossed and which is not at even square mark. Now we'll make an assignment to such type of 0. See here, this is column assignment that we can say. The value 0 that is present, which is single value present here. So we have just marked it a square, and if there are any other zeros present in that row, then we will just cross that one. Okay, this will call it as column assignment. Whereas third column, do we have any other zeros means no, already which is present, which has already marked as square. So this is column assignment. Now we said that now a dilemma will arises. If there are 2 zeros in any row or in any column, in such a case what we need to do? See here, for that also we have a situation. Now when we will see this fifth column, we have 2 zeros in fifth row. In such a case, which one that we need to consider? In that, yes, we will mark, either we can take this B or E, it is arbitrary. That means anything that you can take and proceed. Okay. So it is your wish. If there are 2 zeros in any row or column, then consider one arbitrarily and cross the other 0. You can select any one and you can cross the other which is present in that either row or column. Okay. Now repeat A and B steps till all zeros has been covered. So we need to make this assignments for all the rows and columns. And as we said in the third step, that is check for optimality. Does the solution is optimum or not? How we'll find out this one? If the number of assignments are equal to the number of rows, then the solution is known as optimum solution. I repeat, if the number of assignments means, see here, how many assignments has been made here means first assignment, second assignment, third assignment. So 1, 2, 3 squares has been put. So how many assignments made here means 3. Number of assignments are equal to the number of rows. How many rows present means 3 rows. Then the solution will be considered as optimum. If this is the case, then the problem will be ended to here itself. Okay. Now we will find out what is the solution. But in some other cases, see other case that we have. How many assignments that we have means only 1, 2, 3, 4 assignments that we have. But how many rows that we have? 4. Number of assignments are not equal to number of rows present. In that case, if the number of rows not equal to the number of assignments, then we will move to fourth step. This step only if the number of rows not equal to the number of assignments. So in that case, how we'll move means minimum number of lines crossing all zeros. We need to draw minimum number of lines by crossing all the zeros present in that respective matrix. When it will happen means if the solution is not optimum, that means assignments are not equal to the number of rows, then draw the minimum number of lines by following this following steps. See here, we have different zeros that has either assigned or else marked as cross. We need to draw the lines. Now how we'll draw means not like this. We have a restriction here. The number of lines should be minimum. As much as possible, we need to minimize the number of lines. Now how we will do this one? See here, for that we have a specific rule. Okay, tick mark here. Mark the row that do not have any assignment. See here, mark the row which do not have any assignment. Under this problem, in this example, now first let us identify the row which does not have any assignment. First row we have an assignment. Second row there is an assignment. Third row there is an assignment. But whereas in the fourth row there is no assignment. So wherever there is we does not have any assignment, then mark the row. We need to tick on that specific row. So now what we will do? I will just put a right symbol here because there is to say that there is no assignment in the specific row. That is the first point. Next one, mark the column not already marked, which has not yet marked. We need to mark that column that have zeros in that marked row. Now whatever the marked column that we have, if there are any zeros, where does the zeros present in the fourth row? Fourth row where that 0 is present means in the C column. Now we need to put a mark here. Mark the column that have zeros in that respected row. See, this is the fourth row. In this fourth row, where do we have the 0 means in the C column. So put a mark in that respective column. Next one, third point. Mark the rows that has been not yet marked and that have assigned in marked column. If there are any zeros, marked column, this is a marked column now. In this marked column, if there are any other zeros which has already been assigned, then we need to put a mark on that one. So where we have, see here, see it is a marked column and we have a 0 here which has been already assigned. Now we'll put a tick mark here. Okay, now after this one, fourth one, the next point that we have, draw straight lines through all unmarked rows. Unmarked rows. What are the unmarked rows that we have? This one, second row, third row and fifth row. Unmarked rows and marked column. Unmarked rows, through that we need to draw a line. See here, this is an unmarked row. Next one, this is also an unmarked row. Now the last one we have